Hey everybody, it's season 2, and welcome to day 2 of my Monopoly discussions. And today we're going to talk about Monopoly Escape from Katrina. So this episode also a special. Now, before you ask, well, isn't this after the movie? Well, I wanted to kind of go ahead and do the specials first. Then we'll do the movie. So in this second special, um, the ponies are getting ready to welcome Megan back. After saving them from Tirak. And there's this pony named Sundance who's a bit of a klutz. She can jump, but not very well. She can jump, but can't land very well. And every time she jumps, she makes a mess. During the first part of the episode, we see her trying to help, I think, hang a banner. Yeah, she tries to hang a banner, and she jumps to do so, but causes a mess. Of course, we got Spike, and we got some new ones, some new ponies as well. We have, she's technically a villain because she does get retribution at the end of the episode. Her name is Katrina, and she is a cat monster. Um, who drinks this really weird potion, and we are also introduced to this uh special's new creature called the Bush Lilies, who work for Katrina. Now, obviously, she works them too hard, and they want to escape. So, since he hears that they want to escape, she tries to drop one into the witchweed potion. By the way, witchweed potion is a green substance. And yes, it's an algorithm for drugs, basically. Anyway, the episode continues on, and Megan comes in, and oh, by the way, she also makes one of the babies, said that makes one of the babies fall in the river, and after getting hit by playing volleyball. Anyway, so see, I think what happens is she they want more help with doing things, and he says, "I'll help," and they're like, "You've done enough already." Now, I want to criticize people, but it gotta be. So she goes to see Sundance. Tells her he's always been clumsy. Now, there is a movie coming up later on in G3 that I'll talk about where we have another klutz, but it's a really good movie. Anyway, so she tells us she's a really good jumper. That's it's not critiquing. So Megan shows her that she can jump without crashing. So she does in Kitchen Apple. Of course, um, when she gets there, she's introduced to four baby ponies. Baby Surprise, Baby Moon Dancer, Baby Glory, and I don't remember the fourth one. Kenny, I think. Anyway, since they want to stay up for the ball that night, obviously in Megan's honor, they have to go take a nap. Now, obviously, since they want to go sit up for the ball, they take it out. So Megan is reverse psychology and tells him, okay, let's not take one. And it goes into a song called Let's Not Take a Nap. Pretty good. Also, well, at the end of the song, she finally gets some sleep, and then we see Katrina asleep, and the Bushleys decide to escape. Um, Eventually, she goes to, eventually go up to the surface, and she decides to capture all the little ponies by making them basically make it snow. Anyway, as the episode continues, this is another song that people that has also been a part of the original, of the original special, but when the two-parter came out, it was cut. So people can say it's because the that by the way, that's her um other worker calls her sweet little pussycat. You know what the problem is with it, and I call my guy pussycat sometimes. And it's called It's Good Before You Turn Bad All Days. It's one of my favorite songs. Anyway, they decide that so as the episode continues, Megan gets them all dressed up for the ball, and Katrina no, Webb decides to disguise himself because he gets tape shift. Um, and he takes this into a pony, and tries to take the rainbow locket that Megan's given one of the baby ponies as part of her suit. Of course, that goes in, and he looks at the locket around his baby moon dancer, by the way. Baby moon dancer's back and decides that he's going to trick her into thinking he's one of them. But she doesn't fall for it, and he takes her. Anyway, they follow up to where Katrina's place is. Oh, and they see the bush woolies. And they saw where she's at, and she makes call, gives them the ultimatum. Give her the rainbow locket, or she'll drop Baby Moon Dancer into the witch repulsion. And she's basically, Buddy has had enough and knocks her into the pool. And Sundance saves Baby Moon Dancer. She decides she decides to ask them for help. But that gives her a decision. If she wants help, she has to destroy the witch queen potion machine. And she eventually does, but she has to get more witch queen potion. And as she promised, she destroys it. And the episode ends with Just Like a Dream. It's a really good song. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to do a three-part review. Um, I, I, we'll see. Well, I'm going to talk about Bottle Pony, the movie. Like guys, share. I'll see you guys next